Okay, so if we add one more number to 7, we have 2 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we take out the number 8 and replace it with the number 7 and replace it with the number 8. So 28, 28. Add one more unit to 8. We have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29. So we take out 8 and replace it with the 9. So we have 29, 29. If we add one more unit to 9, we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another 10. So making it 1 10, 2 10, 3 tens. And that wouldn't fit here. And do you remember what I told you 3 tens was? 3 tens is 30. So we're going to take out our 10 units and actually replace it with one more unit. So can you move our 3 tens to where they belong? And the child moves it down to 30. And we take back this number. So 3 tens is 30. And we start the same process again. Add 1, we have 31. Add 2, we have 32. You keep switching the numbers. So they see how the numbers progress from 19 to 20, 21, 22, 23 by quantity and symbol. So it's easy for the child to relate to how these numbers progress up to the number 99. So that's all about introducing the numbers between 10 and 99. So with this, you could give the child an activity to go back in their book, and as they form new quantities, they write it out. They form new quantities, they write it out starting from 19. So they write down 19. When they add one more 10, they have 20. They write 20. Add one more unit, they have 21. They write 21, and so on. So they just work with this and they record whatever they form. And that way, you'd have them write 19 all the way to 99. And they would understand how they arrived at that. Before you can go into asking them to count it in sequence. And that's where you have your number board. Actually, I don't have my number board here, but this is what a number board looks like. And they count for you in sequence all the way down to 99 and 100. Then you could also introduce activities like cutting this up and making it into a phrase, a long phrase, where as you open it up, it shows you the next number, so they learn how to count in sequence. Then you could also cut this all up into pieces and have an extra board where they could actually fix in the numbers for you in a board. That's what a number board looks like. You have smaller bits of these numbers and they just match them, counting them all the way from 1 up to 100. So these activities they could do. I know that most conventional schools, what they do is that they give a child a box note and you write independently or fill in the missing numbers 1 to 100. But it's good they understand how these numbers came about through this process. So if I were to do this on the board for a conventional class, I could take up my board. Actually, this would be tiring and it would take you quite some time. So I don't think you can take all the way from 19 all the way to 99 in one day. You could do it in tens, but whatever you do, try to connect your lesson. So we start with so I could call up a child. Can you come represent the number 19 on the board? And the child does so. and I tell the class we count. And I say, if I add one more to this, we count, and we find out this is 10. So we have 2 tenths. And I remind them that 2 tenths is 20. If we add 1 to this, that would give us a new number, 2 tenths and 1. 2 tenths and 1. That would also mean we have to take out our 0 and replace it with the number 1, which gives us a new number, 21. If we add one more unit, we have 2 tenths and 2, which is 22. This would have to change to 22. And you can go on and explain as you add until you get to 30, 40, 50, 60, and on and on and on. So you could do this. You could also come up with better and simpler methods that you could use to share this with your class generally. So it's not just counting 19, 20, 21, 22, and so on and so forth. They understand how 19 gives you the next number 20, gives you the next number 21, gives you the next number 22. Also, you could develop a system where after 19, this would work better if you had a picture to make it faster for you. You could have, or you just use a stroke to represent this so you don't have to draw for too long. And you replace this. If you were to add one more to this, it would give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you put a stroke there. And you say this is 20. And you say if I add one more to this 20, I have 21. If I added one more to this, we have 22. If I add one more to this, we have 23. If I add one more to this, we have 24, and on and on and on. So I hope I've been able to help us combine Montessori and the contemporary method to introduce these numbers to the children. Thank you.